The Chinese Communist Party's policy towards the Uyghurs is a simple one: the complete assimilation of the Uyghur population into the Han Chinese population by violently erasing everything that makes them Uyghur. It's about eliminating Uyghur cultural practices, eliminating Uyghur identity, and violently beating the Chinese Communist Party's identity into the Uyghur psychology. For decades, Beijing has introduced policies including banning mosques from making the call to prayer, banning fasting in Ramadan, banning children from mosques, banning the Meshrep where Uyghur communities would meet and deliberate on issues. In February 1997, reports spread that the Chinese Communist Party had executed 30 Uyghur activists, accusing them of being secessionists. Thousands of Uyghurs took to the streets in Gulja to protest. Now remember, Gulja is the city where the East Turkestan Republic was declared in 1944. So it's a city that Beijing is particularly sensitive to when it comes to political activity. The Chinese Communist Party responded by sending in heavily armed police equipped with water cannons, live ammunition and dogs. Human rights groups suggest more than 200 were killed and thousands were detained for participating in the protest. Beijing insists that it's fighting separatism in Xinjiang and believes Uyghur culture is a mechanism through which separatism is being pushed. So it has sought to stamp out Uyghur culture, brutally force assimilation, and encourage mass migration of Han Chinese from other provinces into Xinjiang to alter the demographics. Yet instead of quashing calls for independence, China's policies have only reinforced the resolve of Uyghurs. And now Beijing has a new problem: growing international attention to the Uyghurs. Beijing has been so concerned about this new problem, about more and more people talking about the Uyghurs, that it sought the help of authoritarian regimes of Saudi, Egypt, UAE and Bahrain, who agreed to send their loyal scholars to Xinjiang to try and help China push back against public pressure from the Muslim public opinion. In other words, the tweets, retweets, shares, likes, the discussions on the Uyghurs and their plight have made China so uncomfortable that it's taking proactive steps to push back against the growing public pressure. Sometimes people say talking does nothing to further a cause, but here, Beijing thinks otherwise.
Waduh,